What does this mean to Western New York to see all of this go down right now, Eric?
Oh, my gosh. It's a long time coming, and there is feelings in Buffalo of, man, we've waited so long to host playoff games, and then it's the year of COVID, and we can't even get in the stadium. But they did allow 6,700 fans in the building last week, and they will again this week. But, you know, it's a fan base that has stood by the team through a 17-year playoff drought, which I played most of, and they were just so loyal, and they deserve every bit of this success that the Bills are having now.
So, I mean, you got there. What year did you exactly get there, Eric? You got there in
2009.
2009, and that was, my God, that was the Dick Duran, Perry Fewell season. Then Chan Gailey, Doug Marrone, we know what happened with him sending a text. Did you get a text from him saying I'm out? Is that the way that went down back in the day, Eric?
No, I didn't even get the text. And to your point here, I would venture to say that it may be a record that in my 9-year career, I played for 7 head coaches. If you count the 2 interims, that's got to be a record.
That certainly does. So then McDermott comes in. How has he changed everything, Eric?
You know, Sean McDermott, he comes in and he's talking about the process. And, you know, he's got some Philadelphia ties, and there were some Joel Embiid jokes with him. But, you know, for him, it was, this isn't a one-day fix. This isn't probably a one-year fix. This is continually doing the right things over and over and over, establishing some continuity within the organization, which we hadn't had in so long. I mentioned all of the coaches turned over, and what they've done is just taking a very strategic approach to, hey, we're going to draft well, we're going to retain our own, we're going to get free agents that Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane called fit their DNA. They're going to bring in the right types of guys, and it's really paid off for them. And I'll tell you what, in 2017, we were ready to kill Sean. He walks in the door, and in training camp, they traded away Sammy Watkins. They traded away Ronald Darby. They traded away Marcel Darius. We're like, Coach, are we tanking? Like, is this real? Like, are we tanking right now? He said, no, you got to trust me. And me and Kyle Williams and LaShawn McCoy and Richie Incognito, we still had some talent on the team. We said, you better get rid of all of us if you think we're tanking. And then of all the pretty talented teams I played on in Buffalo, when we go try and win that free agent lottery every year, and we paid Mario Williams and all these big-name guys to come into Buffalo, that was the year. 2017 was the year that we broke the playoff drought.
You know, it's fascinating, Eric, because the concept, Eric Wood, former Buffalo Bill, Pro Bowl lineman here on the Rich Eisen Show, now with ESPN and more, and his own podcast as well. It's interesting because the whole concept of tanking, you saw what happened in game 256, and the Eagles were accused of tanking for a better draft position from 9 to 6 by not winning that final game in front of the whole country. You know, the Jets, I was sitting here as a Jet fan, full disclosure, saying that they should have lost every last game because Trevor Lawrence meant that much. And obviously, as you know, the players could care less about it. But you went to the coach along with some others and said, hey, are we tanking when he first arrived? That happened in Buffalo with Sean McDermott?
Yeah, it was actually a leadership council meeting, and Sean called the meeting to kind of tell us that, hey, there's going to be some news coming out today. We're going to unload a few guys. And these were our last 2 former first-round draft picks, and then one year we didn't have a first-round draft pick because we had traded it for Sammy the year before, and we took Ronald Darby in the second round. That was our highest draft pick. So these were our 3 top draft picks from the previous 3 drafts, which was the Doug Whaley, Buddy Nix regime. He traded away all 3 of them in training camp.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.